Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft playing Aldar, our Draenei Paladin, and we are working our way into level 34. We are doing mostly South Shore stuff. We've got a couple of more quests to turn in, and I picked up a couple of those signet rings, and I'm gonna give these warmongers a try and maybe try and kill Baron Vardis, but I think he's level 40. I don't quite think we're ready there yet. So we may have to switch over and pick up some stuff down here in Arathi and at least pick up the Princess Trap and start some of this stuff. That should get us to 34, maybe 35. But we also have some quests over in um, oh I cannot remember the name. Duskwall Marsh, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna turn in reassignment.
What's this? So my attentive pupil has applied himself to the problem of the Naga in South Shore. Thank you for bringing this to me. I will certainly take it into account when I review personnel assignments in the next month. See you later.
Alright. We got that all finished. And so we're investigating the kidnapping of King Varian, but he's right there, supposedly. Alright. Got a good chunk of experience out of that. We've also picked up a quest for Razorfin Downs. I'm not for sure why I picked that up, but we get a good one-handed weapon out of it, and I think you get both of those too, so... Okay. Oh yeah, that wolf ear harness sold, which was nice. All right, so that will push us over 1,000 gold. Excellent. And also, right after I stopped recording, I leveled up our mining and herbalism a little bit, and I was still killing some ogres there. In Alterac, and I found a kaleidoscope necklace, and I put that in the auction house as well. But I may, if it doesn't sell on this first round, I will probably equip it because it's a. We'll take a look at it really quick. Kaleidoscope chain. Yeah, +4 to all stats, but that's actually quite good. So I threw that in the auction house, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should just equip that. And I need to work on getting some more.
Where is it you would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Need to work on some more wool cloth. I've got enough for one turn in. And I went on and picked up the stuff for that other quest. Mostly just for experience, to be honest. And I'm trying to kind of rotate my weapons around. So we just basically need... There's a few... You know, actually, there's a few polearms around level 40 that we could probably pick up. And polearms generally go pretty cheap, but the thing with them is they're kind of slow, or they're kind of too fast for our slow build. Um, so our damage output would be a lot higher, but our damage per hit would be about the same. But that is something to look at. I know there's the Grim Reaper, I think, that does a damage proc, and then there's Ku's Point, and a few others that, you know, that would be a cheaper option if you were wanting to go a two-handed build and you didn't want to spend a lot of money on, you know, like the Shoveler, or, you know, like Arceus is a really good level 30 weapon. You can pick that up pretty easy. We found that pretty luckily. And Butcher Slicer, that was a really good find. But polearms are pretty cheap. Hunters usually will go for those. But I mean, they generally have like agility on them, or like a damage proc, stuff like that. But let's see, fireplace. Oh. So we're up to 134 on herbalism, which is enough to get most of the stuff up in um, Hillsbrad, Arathi, stuff like that. And mining, we're at 179, so we can get mithril now. So we can be, we'll start mining mithril pretty regularly, and iron instead of more copper and tin, stuff like that. Gold veins, silver veins, those are still pretty good. But yeah, we should be. We actually have more gold than most of my horde characters now, so that's kind of nice. I could go in and get the money out of my bank character, I guess. I wouldn't feel like that would be cheating. But now we could definitely afford to upgrade our bags quite a bit. We've got 14 slot bags, so we probably could afford to go up to Frostweave and just, I think they're about 80, 75 to 90 gold a piece on this server on a light side. So that would be a good investment, especially since we're a dual gathering specialization. But I don't want to spend too much. I mean, that's the tricky thing, is like I want to keep accumulating that so that we can be ready when we hit 58 to go into Outland and get flying right off the bat. So then we'll, I mean, we could come back and get these. I mean, they're level 30. I think we could do most of this now. Of course, there's that one to turn in. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, we're kind of at an odd spot, you know. You go over to Duskwalla Marsh. I think doing Duskwood, and we skipped so much other stuff that we kind of blew through like the 20s really fast, and now in one zone. And now that we're 30, it's like we're not quite ready to do the high 30s, low 40s, but that's kind of where we are unless we go back to something that's like high 20s, low 30s. But we've got a good weapon. Well, we've got several pretty good weapons, actually. That's actually pretty good. And I did equip that Knight's Pauldron. And even though this says item level 36, it will not let me put that Bracer of Brawn on there, which is frustrating. Because 12 strength would really, really help. So I think our next... because it says item level 36 there, so I think our next bracer upgrade should be high enough to do that. So even if it's something we're not 100% happy with, if it's, you know, usable, we'll slap that plus 12 on there.
What can I do for you? Now it is time for the great Bartolo to work his magic. I require no wizard's staff, no mage's rod, for I, the great Bartolo, work magic with a mere needle and thread. For the Alliance.
Yeah, that's not that good. Okay. So let's go up here and get some more signet rings and look for that Baron Vardis. I mean, we can do the signet rings for sure. Letter to Stormpike. Where's that at? Oh, Ironforge. I forgot. You know what? Let's go back to Ironforge.
Where would you like to fly to?
I'm going to pause the video since I've rambled the first time. Alright, hang on. Alright, here we are in Ironforge. So first off, let's go and turn in a wool cloth turn in here.
You there. If you want to earn the respect of the dwarves of Ironforge, then you can start by donating valuable resources. Ironforge finds itself running low on cloth piece, textiles, and bandit. You there. If you
Alright, so that's one, well, that's technically two turn-ins there. Ironforge, 350, not bad. I don't think we're quite ready. Whoop.
Encryption, a specialty of mine. Let me see here. I decrypted the letter, but I don't know what to make of it. You found this among thieves in the Alterac foothills. Very strange. You should take this to the Magistrate of South Shore. Although this letter is cryptic, his is the closest town to Alterac. If a threat is brewing, then he should know. Adventurer, I received reports from Prospector Ironband at his excavation site in Loch Modan.
Yeah, that's the mythology of the Titans. We could do
is
that.
Inevitable. We hurl ourselves towards it like falling raindrops to the great sea. But perhaps by studying the past, we can know what to expect and be better prepared for the unknown. Before dire troubles fell upon Lordaeron, there was a bastion of knowledge tucked away in the Tirisfal glades. It is rumored that a book called Mythology of the Titans was housed in the library of the old monastery. Bring it to me, and perhaps together we can unlock the secrets of the past.
Alright, so that's our first reclaim treasures.
I had myself a fine job as a digger at the Alderman excavation site in the Badlands. That is, until those blasted trogs showed up. I escaped with my hide barely intact and nothing else. In the chaos, I left my most treasured possession. It's safe from the trogs in my chest, sure, but it's right in the thick of it. I'd be in your debt, both in honor and coin if you could fetch it for me. A chest with my name on it is at the end of the North Common Hall. That's the one you need to get in.
All right, so back to South Shore. I'm trying to figure out where the other Scarlet Monastery quests are, and I honestly cannot remember where to go there. So,
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the great
so a
falls?
lot of our
I
quests
think
are
not.
actually read to us. So yeah, we'll head over to. We're just kind of spread all over. Yeah, like in I got so used to questing with my Horde characters. I've kind of had learned how to group everything together, and now I'm just kind of like grabbing stuff here and there. But I'll pause it while we're flying. Hang on. Alrighty, back in South Shore. We'll turn this in really quick.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Been traveling through the foothills and mountains again. What news do you bring?
This is translated from a letter you found in a syndicate encampment. This was not written by a thief or even a noble of Alterac. It appears the syndicate has ties to another power, and I shudder to think what that might be. The letter you brought me was written by a being who calls himself Nagaz, a member of the Argus Wake. I don't know what this Argus Wake is, but if they're in alliance with the Syndicate, then they must be a threat. I want you to find Nagaz and the Argus Shadow Mages mentioned in that letter. I want you to find them and kill them. Search in the uplands, where the Syndicate is strongest. It is north of Stronbrad. With luck, you'll find these envoys of the Argus Wake there.
Okay, so that's going to be another level 40 quest. Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to level up on some level 36 and 37 stuff. And then maybe we can take something a little stronger. Because we can go into the ruins there and kill some... I think there might be Argus mages there too. And Baron Vardis actually has a chance to spawn in several of the buildings. Yeah, a couple more levels and we'll have a swift mount. One of the good reasons to pick a paladin or a warlock. You get... No, don't hit me. I don't want to be flagged PvP. Is easy mount access at 20 and 40. Even though I still don't know why Draenei paladins get a horse. Or the blood elves get a horse. Like, I don't think I can get Goldthorn yet. No. Yeah, Yeah, so I can take like level 36 stuff pretty well. Yeah, so Baron Vardis can spawn here. And now there's an Argus Shadow Mage. Whoops. All right. We can take those guys out pretty easily. All right, Khadgar's Whisker. Also cannot get that yet. Oop, here we go. Can't remember if they run or not. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a couple of these, so let's switch those out. Excellent. Still getting plenty of silk. Stop running. Yeah, once we get into Northrend, we'll have like all of those scrolls that the adventuring supply packages give us. There we go. Oh yeah, we'll get a level here very quickly. Oh, a solid chest there. See what we got. All right, a piece of jade. Just a couple of more rings. One-handed axes. It's getting there. Whoop. Who I'm in combat with. Oh. Yeah, I have found Baron Vardis downstairs here. It's kind of a tricky pull because there's usually like 3 or 4 mobs down there. So if it starts to go south, I'm just gonna bubble and run. Okay. So Shadow Mage. Ding. All right. Okay, so let's do one more Sanctity of Battle, and then next level we'll have Vengeance, which is, I mean, it's a 30-second thing, and it stacks. So as much as because we have a chance to crit on our white damage, a chance to crit on our Judgment, and a chance to crit on our Seal of Command as well. Okay. All right, so he's not down here. Let's look upstairs. There is a stealth mob down here somewhere. Come on. That is for a horde quest. One more signet ring. Yeah, I think our next thing is we'll try those warmongers, but some of those are only 37. All right. Ooh, another solid chest. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you little punk. Oh, I've got to upgrade to equip too. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna lose a little bit of crit, but we're gaining... Well, it's not a huge upgrade, but... Yeah. Yeah, it gave us a little bit extra there. Let's kind of go over the hill here. Because Baron Vardis can... I don't want to fight you anymore. Can spawn in these camps, and we will kind of see what level he is. The thing with him is he is a wizard and well, a mage, I guess, and he'll just sit back and cast frost bolts at you, and it's really hard to get him out of there. And you know, when they're just casting, like, it makes everything else aggro. Like you can't pull a caster very well. He usually stands out pretty good, so... There's another solid chest. There he is, level 40. Yeah, 6 levels higher. I don't think we're gonna be able to damage him. Alright. Let's go back and turn these in. Or at least that one in. And then we will go over to... oh no, let's try... let's try these ogres. There. Yeah, I said that we had leveled that up. Apparently, I did not level it up quite enough. Yeah, the warmongers are the higher level ogres down in here. I'm hoping to be able to kind of sneak in here now. I remember when we were playing Flagell Hour Shadow Priest back when Classic very first came out, we were absolutely tearing these guys apart. Oh, he resisted it. Oh, bruiseweed. I need that. My puppy just erred at me. So there's an elite mob that patrols back and forth here that we need for the Paranoid Tiara. We can try and take that one as well, and then we need to get in there for this book. So we'll keep killing and kind of clear out a space that we can attempt to kill this guy. And there is a mob in here. He used to be elite. Muckrake, level 40. He definitely took decreased damage there. Yeah, this is the bad part about taking on things that are just too too many levels higher than you is they just don't take much damage. And he keeps disarming me. And he resisted that. Only took 15 points of damage. Okay, that'll work. There we go. All right. We can still do some lion stakes. That's good. Yeah, just those few levels makes quite a bit of a difference. Yeah, these aren't even the warmongers. I mean, I could make this work, but I don't think it's going to be worth our time-wise. Yeah, they're just resisting too much. Yeah, it's just not going to be worth fighting this slowly. I was wanting to see that elite though. Preserving, yeah, that's in South Shore, so we can turn that in. Let's just go back down. One more level's not going to take us that long. We've still got plenty of cookie crumb quests that we can turn in over in Duskwalla Marsh, and that's just a boat ride from Menethil, and excuse me. And then there's some over there that are, you know, like mid-30s. Then of course we can go to Arathi. There's several that we can do over there that are appropriate level. Okay. We'll have, I think, 2 down here to turn in. Yeah, two good quests to turn in anyway. Preserving knowledge, noble deaths. So if we can get to maybe 36 before we come back, I think that will work for us. And we can take those level 40s a lot easier. And probably between this episode and the next, I will again work on my herbalism a little bit, just to get it up to like maybe like 175, 180, just so that we can not be behind on our gathering. That won't take too long. Yeah, see, we're already almost to 140.
King's honor, friend.
Wish I could search the ruins too, but I fear those bones wouldn't hold me. These bones wouldn't hold me during my climb up the mountains. Eh.
Oh, you got them! Splendid! I must begin studying the Arm of Grillik immediately. I need to spend some time studying the Arm of Grillik book you brought me, though I'm sure Milton is eager to get the other recovered books into Stormwind's collection. Here are the books you gathered from the ruins of Alterac, packed and cataloged. Take them back to Milton Sheaf in Stormwind, and I'm sure he'll be grateful.
Right.
Honor, friend.
So that's going to be another 4,500 just for taking a flight to Stormwind. That's great.
Well met. Be careful. Stripping the Syndicate of its nobility will remove its ability to act decisively and reduce it to nothing more than a gang of thugs. You serve your alliance well, adventurer.
All right. Yeah, we're making progress. Seems like Stormwind Rep is so good. I mean, so much easier to gather, I guess. Okay, so let's head over to Arathi real quick and pick up some quests. Then I'm gonna call that an episode, and
Where would you like to fly to?
Safe travel.
so with Arathi, we have see, we're already like getting some green stuff, but I mean that won't last very long. Mare's Cow, Otto and Falcon Crest, the Princess Trapped, which we have done multiple times on our Horde characters. But it's a really good quest, and of course with the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, they actually increased or they improved the quest reward with that. Now it's a, I think Stamina, Intellect, and Spell Power neck item, and it's really, really good. Like, we will have that until Outland for sure, unless we end up doing like several like Stratholme stuff like that, but I probably don't think we'll be doing those. So we're gonna need like another 15 or 20 points in our herbalism to get like Goldthorn and stuff. So
The League of Arathor has sworn to retake Arathi for humans of Stromgarde and the Alliance. It is a battle
Oh wait,
hard
that's a
fought, but
PvP.
a battle worth fighting. Need help? Archmage Malene sent Squerto and I here to collect reagents for him. I was at a loss as to how I was going to collect the items, but now that you're here, I think my problem's solved. I need the following: witherbark tusks, witherbark medicine pouches, and a shadow hunter knife. Could you find those for me? The witherbark live to the southeast of Arathi.
Okay, those aren't bad. Not great. I probably won't use those too much.
Great to meet you. Be good.
Can I help you? We are fighting a war for Stromgarde, and we are losing. The ogres, the syndicate, and we have divided our once great city, and each faction battles the other into a bloody stalemate. But our forces dwindle while our enemy grows. We need help from the town of Southshore, but supplies are difficult to receive while the syndicate holds territory between us. Go to the syndicate base in Northfold Manor and slay them. Then perhaps pressure on our supply trains will lessen and more will get through.
Okay. All right, 190 on our cooking. Great. Let's ride up and get the princess trapped. We can kind of start doing the first parts of that. You can also start this quest with a dropped neck item. And it can drop, I think, in almost any level, like 30 plus zone. I've seen it dropped even over in Kalimdor, I think. Guards of Misrael. My name is Misrael. I'm a princess of the earth, and my captors, the giants, have trapped me deep beneath the Arathi Highlands. These crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world. Please help me. Allies of the giants, the Drywhisker kobolds, have a shard like this one in their Drywhisker Gorge to the east to power the cluster. You must gather motes of Misrael from the kobolds and apply them to it. I beg you, Aldar, aid me. Okay, no problem. Alright, so when we come back, we will head into there and get that stuff. Then come down and kill a bunch of trolls. And then do this. I think that's an escort quest. And yeah, we'll kind of see how that works. And then, of course, that'll be like level 31. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And hope you guys hit like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And leave a comment. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.